So there's 8 steps to the process, and I'll just go through them really briefly. And then if they want to come and hang out with me and some of the community that I've built, then they'll learn more. But the first step is intention. So that's like, what do you want, right? Why are you here? What are you looking to shift in your relationship with money? Mm-hmm. Number 2 is pattern. What are the patterns I'm doing over and over again with money that are not bringing me the results I want? So it's like awareness, right? This is the issue. The third part is reclaiming your feelings. What I have found is the reason we don't break our cycle with money is we have turned off the ability to feel the pain and the sorrow and the sadness that often is wrapped up in our money relationship. And so once we know the pattern, we move into like, what's going on for me? How do I feel about this? How do I feel about these things that have caused the beliefs to be where they are? Mm-hmm. Then we move into, and this spells out I prosper, just so you know. So it's IPRO is opportunity. This is when we're like, what are my opportunities? Like, where do I want to take my life? Where do I want to take my finances? It's kind of a precursor to the next step, which is story. I have a money story that I am living, and I think it's real and true, and I'm very attached to my story. And what I found is that as people take more of a witness look at like, oh, look at that story, maybe that isn't the story I want to be living anymore. And I teach people how to use the hero's journey to understand what's happened in the past and how to break the cycle so that they can create a new story for themselves going forward. So that's S. The next P is possibility, permission. It's a couple P's, but mostly permission. We'll talk about that, I think, a little more before we wrap up. But how can you give yourself permission to move into this new chapter? You might know what you want, but you gotta own it and claim it and take a stake for it, right? The next one is evidence. Evidence is all about the financial planning. Like, it's actually towards the end of the process. Like, what does your financial house look like? And I use the chakras. This is all based on a chakra system where each of these stages are related to one of the 7 major chakras. And evidence is like the brow chakra. It's like, let's bring everything together and create a great solid plan, much different than what we create when we work with a financial advisor. This is very holistic. Then the last part is reinvention, like reinvent your life, reinvent the things that you want to do differently going forward.